Hello, my friends. Dave FX Hunter here with weekly Forex forecast and COT report for the following week, which is gonna start 14th December tomorrow on the Sunday Open. Let's quickly look what happened last week. It was very good week. So the previous week we have ended up without profit because we had the free break-even trades, and then was a lot of trades running. And I said we're gonna have a pay week this week, and it's really happened. So it was really good one. So we had these I don't know, it's probably 6 trades where we closed like 594 pips overall, and we are almost 10% in profit for those who run the 1% per trade. So let's quickly look at the trade. So it was the one of the best ones was this Euro USD, where we entered here on the low, where I was speculating on this stop hunt, and then it went all the way up in the 2 weeks. So this was perfect trade. Next we had a lot of running trades, and I actually decided to all of them to close them manually, and it was very good decision, because what happened then is that the trades reached these levels, and the next day on the Friday 13 they all dropped down. So I said let's close all trades. So we did it, and this is the outcome. So we had Euro CAD 104 pips. Euro USD, we had the second entry on this retracement, and I closed it here. Then on the Friday it dropped down. So perfect. We can look for this trade again. So this is very good. Next one was the USD Polish Zloty trade, in which we've been since here for almost 2 weeks. Non-farm payrolls bring it up last week, and then it was dropping again. So we closed it like slightly above the take profit, but I said let's close it. Also, we have no trades at the moment, and we can enjoy the weekend. So this is the Aussie CAD, which we closed as well a little bit earlier, and trade dropped down again. So we will be looking for another trade. Nice 50 pips. So we have collected it nicely. And this one is Aussie franc, which we closed in some 57 pips. Again, this trade I'm still expecting it to go up, but it dropped down, so I will be looking for the re-entry again. So this is good before the Christmas, so we all making nice money. What makes me very happy is that all my followers are making good profits. They are sending me the screenshots with their profits, and even the beginners with the small accounts, even the people who have no any experience with the trading, all of them sending the screenshots with the nice profits, and you can see that these profits are really good without not losing trades. Exactly same as I was posting it, because it's very easy to follow these trades. So I'm receiving very much these appreciations and good messages from the people, and I'm really happy that everyone is making the profit. So guys, if you want to join, don't hesitate to go to my website, where you simply find these, and here is the instructions how to join. So basically only thing what you need to do is to click the join, and you can test the 3 months for the $89, or you can join for the yearly membership, which is the $365, which is $1 daily. You click and you can join. Here is all the questions, so you simply click on this plus, and it will open the question. And as well, here you can click and see the reviews of my traders, what they say, how they are happy with the service, etc. So everything is transparent, as my results, as my trades, as everything. So basically, if you want to join, there is nothing to hide. This is definitely not the channel where someone will scam you. All results are real, and as well, you can check it on the MyFX book, which is below this link of this video. Okay, so let's go to the charts. So this is the dollar index. I stopped to watch this market, but sometimes it's look good to check what is going on. So we can see that this market has reached this top here, and it's this long-term channel, and since then it's nicely dropping. So what I'm thinking that might happen is here on this bottom, will it bounce a little bit, and then it's gonna be until the end of the year. Maybe I don't think that anything big gonna happen here in this last 2 weeks, but maybe I think that the new year we will open with the breakdown, because it's gonna be like 1, 2, 3, fourth wave and the fifth wave. And why I'm thinking this is as well because of classic of my COT data. So we can see that here was this maximum orders, and it was exactly here on the chart. So since then, since the market reached this top, the banksters are simply reducing their longs positions. They starting to build slowly as well the shorts. So we can see that they went from the extreme 86%, and now we are 78, which is really a lot below the average. Net positions are dropping. Net positions dropped since this level until here, almost double. You can see we've been 40k, now we are 22. So it's all look perfect for the continuation of the breakdown. I don't think it's gonna happen now in the December, but I think here will be something like this and then the break. So this is for the dollar index. Of course we don't have to trade it, but it's good for the information what's going on the dollar pairs. And here we can see it on the euro. So as I said, we had these two trades, one entry here with the profit here, then the second entry here and the profit here. This was perfect. So right now what I'm looking for, I think still that we will go up. How it's gonna happen, it might we could see something, you know, boom, then into the POC and continuation up. Why not? Because what is going on here? One wave, second wave, third wave. So it's gonna be here fourth wave. It's gonna be the one, you know, the fourth wave is mostly with more corrections and then boom up. So let's see what the data says. It's very clear. So we can see that the banks, yes, they reduced short positions. Long positions. We can see that reducing in the shorts, and we can see reducing in the longs, and slight growth in the shorts. But let's check where it's going on, because we must have, of course, always put things to the conference. So here is the reducement of the longs positions. So why that happened? Of course, because here is the report and here is the one. So when the price dropped down, there was not these longs. But what happened in here, we don't know. I mean, we can see it, we can see the nice volume, but we don't see it here, because the report will be reported on the Tuesday. So they always trying to hide it as much as long as possible. So I think that this was the case, and we will probably see more continuation up, because dollar says that, and it's simply possible to see here as well. This is Aussie dollar. Aussie dollar nicely moved up, and here we had this trade where some of us was stopped out on the break even, then it moved up. Okay, it's a pain in the ass. Someone wasn't stopped out, some yes. So I didn't take this trade into the calculation of the results. Anyway, check this. So what do we see here? We see, yes, we can see, of course, reducement of the longs positions slightly, and reducement of the shorts. But again, check this, because this is really tricky game what they are doing. So here was the weeks before, we could see that the longs are growing, right? And they was growing in this period. So while the market was dropping down, long was growing. But then when the market moved up, long was growing. And then now here is the biggest mistake what the people are doing. So they can see, oh, okay, so they reduced long, so market will go down. But look, the reducement of the longs is since here to here in this period, and this period you don't have the data. So what they basically did is that they closed the longs positions to take the price down, and as well we can see that they closed the shorts positions. They've been closing the shorts on the way down. So next day, exactly after the report, they start to move the price up. So we don't know what's happened here, but basically if we following them long term, we can see that here is the volume coming in the game. So what probably happened is they did this to try to trick the people, and here we can see that the net positions are still, slightly getting better. So it's like minus 37k now. It was minus 60. So it's the trend is to going to positive. So what I will be looking for is well, if the price drop here, I will be looking to join long trade again. Next one is Kiwi. Kiwi is for me a kind of overshoot for me after all this movement, which is the perfect. We had the trade here, then we had the short here, then we entered it long here, which we closed here. We didn't take all this way up. Anyway, what I'm seeing now is that the price is taking over this long-term channel. But what I'm thinking right now, the people will start to trade this short. So if the price will drop some lower here, because below this levels will be stop losses, if they will come to do stop hunting here, I would like to join this game. But currently right now, it's trading inside, entering the trade here is late for me. So what I will wait for is that if the price come here, I will be looking for the corrective move. Of course, I'm not gonna expect some long-term reversal like this, but I think there is a possibility for this. So if the price drop down here to pick up, as I said, to pick up these stop losses below here, which are definitely here, because this is where the people always put the stop loss when the market moves up. They enter this breakout, and when they put stop loss here. So here is definitely the money stop losses. So if they will come down here, then it's attractive for me to take this trade, right? But as I said, here nothing for me. Short here, long here, in this middle nothing. Next one is, all right, I forgot to show the COT data for the Kiwi. So here we can see that the banks still have some kind of very small longs, and they are reducing shorts position, right? So it's definitely getting bullish, So anyway, next one is the USD CAD. USD CAD, I'm thinking right now that we will still see this drop lower here, because this is a very, very long-term channel, and we had the one bounce here, and right now is what is going on here is this. So we have one wave, second wave, and right now we are in this fourth corrective wave, and probably it could break up again. Only my one problem is that I don't believe the US dollar right now that it could happen. And if we look to the COT data for the Canadian dollar, we can see that the banks, yes, they reduce longs, but they're reducing the shorts as well. So simple thing, if this is happening, we can see that here is some kind of like this long-term range, right? So what could probably happen, we could speculate that if the price drops down here, we could see some bounce, but not any big long term, because the USD is pretty weak. But what we could see is something like this. So this would be the trade I would be looking for if all the conditions will be met. And next one is the USD Mexican peso. This one a little bit, how to say, I don't want to be rude, but so this one we've been entering short here. We had this nice long here, and we've been stop out, and then the price dropped without us. So what's happening right now, I think that this channel will work, right? As well, we have this 1, 2, 3, and here is what I say always, the fourth wave is the corrective one, and the building you know, the most of the positions, and now it's dropping. So if this long-term channel, which is right now being penetrated, will do some stop hunts, there I will want to enter and take it down. Can you use bigger stop loss? Yes, because there is a positive swap on the short, so no problem to be in the position for longer term. If we check the COT data, we can see that for the Mexican peso, we can see that the banks very reducing the shorts as much, but they still don't have this their full reducing the longs, and they still don't have these full positions for the shorts. So it means that something like this is very possible, and I would like to trade it. Next one is Cozy Cat. This one looks pretty good. Still, we've been in this trade since here was our entry. We actually entered here. I was thinking that the price, as it moved up, it will make some retracement here and continue up. However, it went down. Our stop loss was below here, so we've been saved. Then boom, 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 moving up. Here we close the trade, and it's dropping down right now again, which is great. So I will be looking to enter the trade here. Simple thing. Next one is Aussie Yen. Aussie Yen looks good. This is a long-term channel. This is a long-term channel which was penetrated right now. And I think because it was touched many times, and as I'm repeating in my videos, when it's touched many times, people start to think that it's strong. It's same like with the supports and resistances. So I think that the retracement and continuation up is very possible here, because the people are already shorting, you know. And look here how is it set it up here. So you can see these traders will definitely have this drawn in their platforms as you know, resistance. It's called resistance. So when the price comes here, you know, they will start to short. Market makers will take it lower to attract them, and then boom. Yes, so this is what I want to participate at this, after they all will be surprised. This is the Cadian. Cadian still, you know, going up and down, and I was waiting around this area, hoping that the price will drop lower to take me to the market, but it didn't happen. So right now what I'm thinking is that once this fourth corrective wave was broken up, I think that if we will get this correction down, I would like to enter this long. Why? Because still the yen is still getting very bullish, right? We can see a reducement in the longs positions, but on the yen it happened as well on the Tuesday, and the Tuesday was reducing of this and then move up, you know. So it's still bullish, only it's not seen in the data. And this is actually all the magic of this data, to create your own ability to read it and see what is on the charts and what is not on the data, but think out of the box and know what is not there and what is not there, and what is banks trying to hide, and read the volume and predict the next steps of the retail traders where they have stop losses, and try to participate on this and trade actually again this and with the liquidity. Next one is Euro Franc. Euro Franc for me looks like it could break down. However, I don't like to enter the markets where I'm entering around here for the break. I like to enter here on the stop hunt, which didn't happen for me. So I will be waiting if the price will move up again around this level, so then I will be looking for the short, right? So for now, not so convincing. Maybe I could put one small position, you know, and if the price go higher, I could add some 4 positions, which will create some average price around here, right? So, but this is not what I could post into the signals, you know, because signals is like one trade, and this, so this is maybe for my personal or on the future PEM account I can trade this way, but not for the signals. So I'm posting this, mentioning this in the video as a trade idea for you. And is it everything? No, here is the one. So here is the Euro Kiwi, and this one is looking very good. So as we said, the Kiwi is a little bit overshoot, and we can see it here as well. It's you know, this is a big move. And what is here is 1, 2, 3, and this is a fourth correction wave, building and preparing for the big move up. So what I'm waiting for is, here was this thing, so people entered long, you know, then once again long. So right now it's a very big stop hunting and liquidity thing happening. So what the people say is, C is this long-term trend line, or the bottom of this is as well the middle band of the long-term channel, and here is the lower band of this channel. So I think that in this zone will be nice to enter, right? So I will be waiting for the drop and then move up. Of course, I expecting the price can go very high, but I will be happy with my target here, because then what probably could happen is some correction, and it's very hard to for our psychology, for our trading psychology. So after this correction I will be looking to enter again, right? And then and again. I will not be trading these waves down, but these on the longs will be good for me. Okay, and the next one is I think that right now, okay, still not everything. So this is the Kiwi cat, as I said already. Kiwi is overshoot. So this one basically is simple on the price action. I think that once we hit this level, then corrective move down and even lower is very possible. So I will be waiting for that, and my alarm will be set for that. This is a Kiwi franc, similar situation for the Kiwi. I will be soon looking to short the Kiwi, but it needs more confirmations. This is still not the thing, and if the price move up, then the break would be great. Kiwi yen as well, same situation. We might see small correction, so only for small trade, not any big targets with this one. This is US oil. We've been trading this. Actually, this trade makes me almost heart attack. I was entering somewhere around these levels, because I have seen very nice data on the COT, right? So what was there was actually this. So it was somewhere here when the banks added big longs, big shorts. So I was expecting the price to drop, right? And it was still moving here, up, down, up, down. It was almost 3 weeks. So then I closed some profit here, and then some break even here, and then some losses, you know. So in the end I end up with the zero or slight profit. And right now what I'm seeing here is just a price action for this current moment. So we have this top sorry, let me clear this and let me make it like this so we can see. So we can see this is the top of this channel, this is the bottom, and here is the top of this channel as well. Here is the middle band of the long term, this big channel. So I think might from here, and then well, it's a question. I still don't have the confirmation on the COT data, but from the price action view, this level looks good for me. Okay, and this is it, my friends. Have a great rest of the weekend, and looking forward for the new trading week, and it's gonna be our last week for this month and the year, and we will see each other again on the beginning of the new year. Have a great weekend. Bye bye.